This is the Democratic Voice of Burma. Hello and welcome to DVB English News. I'm Adam. In this week's briefing, a year on since the disappearance of Thuzar Maung and her family from their home in Malaysia. 66 Myanmar refugees end an 18-day hunger strike at a prison in India's Manipur state. The Interim Executive Council celebrates 1 year of provisional government in Karenni State. Debbie Stothard, the founder and coordinator of human rights group ASEAN Burma, spoke to DVB to mark the 1-year anniversary of the disappearance of refugee activist Thuzar Maung. She and her husband and 3 children went missing from their home in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia on July 4, 2023. UN Human Rights Chief Volker Turk made a visit to Kuala Lumpur in June.
Recently, he visited Malaysia and met with refugees, and I hope that he at least raised Thuzar Maung's case with the Malaysian authorities, because this is clearly an act of transnational repression.
That was Debbie Stothard, the founder and coordinator of human rights group ASEAN Burma. Thuzar Maung was a refugee from Myanmar who arrived in Malaysia in 2015. Following the 2021 military coup, she criticized the regime in Naypyidaw and worked closely with the National Unity Government. Malaysian police are still investigating the family's disappearance. Friends and colleagues believe that she was targeted for her political activism. If you have any information about this case, please contact dvbiteam at proton.me. 66 prisoners from Myanmar held at India's Imphal Central Jail in Manipur State ended their 18-day hunger strike on July 3rd. The prisoners were protesting their impending deportation. India for Myanmar is a New Delhi-based group calling on the Indian government to stop the deportations.
The remaining 66 people are very worried for deportation because all are arriving in India after coup. Some are part of peaceful democracy movement and some are student CDN.
That was Saleh Dokar, the founder of India for Myanmar. He added that 200 Myanmar refugees are being held in prisons across northeastern India, despite having served their sentences and having paid any fines incurred. Since 2021, an estimated 70,000 Myanmar citizens have fled into India seeking refuge. Manipur State Chief Minister N. Biren Singh has blamed them for inciting communal violence. He began deporting a total of 5,457 in May. 76 were released from the prison and deported from India on June 11th. Next up, DVB English News reporter PK on the 1 year since the establishment of the Interim Executive Council, a provisional government in Karenni State.
The Karenni Interim Executive Council, IEC, is a provisional government formed by the resistance to the 2021 military coup in Myanmar. It was formed on June 6, 2023 by the Karenni State Consultative Council to administer the state and provide public services. The IEC's goal is to establish a federal democratic Karenni state. Its chairperson is Ku Ure. Its vice chairperson is Kun Bedu. Its treasurer is Mopo Mya. Its general secretary is Kuplure. Its first secretary is Zubroma, and its second secretary is Panya Kon Aung. IEC administration has been established in 8 townships with collaboration from local groups and armed forces. The Karenni State Police has been set up by the IEC to deliver police services. It operates 14 police stations across Karenni State. The IEC Justice Department has now set up 3 township-level courts, 1 at the district level, and a Supreme Court. It has received funds totaling $3.9 million with $2.9 million already allocated. Most of the funds have gone towards assisting internally displaced persons. In Karenni State, 300,000 out of the total 400,000 residents are IDPs, according to the IEC.
That was DVB English News reporter PK. And that's it for this week's briefing. I'm Adam. Stay tuned every Friday for the weekly briefing podcast. Find DVB English News on X, Facebook, Instagram, Threads, and TikTok. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Listen on YouTube Music, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Audible, or Amazon Music. We're available wherever you get podcasts. Thanks for listening.